one Blue Jays way in Toronto. Welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound today, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
This to third, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard. Can't glove it cleanly.
Batting second, third baseman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Quick move to first. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Late swing fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think.
Here goes the runner. Reaching for a strike. Throw off the mark, and he's in there.
High throw may have made the difference right there. It's kind of hard to say, though. It's a little tougher for a catcher with a left-handed hitter in the box, and that hitter does not have to move at all to help you out. He just got under the throw, and it took off on him a little bit.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A two-run homer. The Cubs strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Hey! And the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
And half up to hit. Now a quick throw to first. Hey! Runner on the go. Ball outside. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. Still only one out here in the inning. And it is 2-1. And it's second. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Hey! Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going for two. But one run does score in the play before the inning ends. Cubs had two on this homer. On to the bottom of the first. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Here's George Springer to start it off.
Designated hitter, number 4, George Springer.
Popped up. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, but one reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Hey! That one in there across the letters.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Outside low. Ball 3. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. That one clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's inside.
Up the middle. What a stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at Rogers Center, the batter will be Michael Conforto. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He wastes no time on this one, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Kelly goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012.
Aye.
One now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Stays alive. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. A little bit low.
Nope.
Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Out towards right center field. Varsho on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Dansby Swanson stands in. This one smoked on its way out of here. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Alex Bregman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
0-1.
1-2 here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Down to the bottom of the second. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Fastball is outside. Here's a 1-2. In the air, left field. Hat under it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dalton Varsho in the box now. No balls and a strike. Shota, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And he can't make the play. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, and he's safe.
You know, line drives are tough because they can sink on you. They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all the way until the very last second. It disappears and it gets real scary.
Now here is Ernie Clement. And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the dirt.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Misses off the inside, and it's 1-0. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
In the air, out towards right center. And that's the 3rd out. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Jays nothing. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. On to the 3rd inning. Stepping in, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results haven't been what he wanted, though. He may need to shift gears to stay in this one.
Suzuki, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
That's ball 2.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count is 2-2. The next
Ball.
offering misses. And it's a full count. On the ground right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Left fielder Ian Happ.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Happ is out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs are down quietly, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. Arthritis, probably from all-nighters. Kicking nothing but fire, but I don't mean palm lighters. Fresh to death.
Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinango.
Yohendrick Pinango.
Shota back to work.
Ball
You
inside.
have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Swanson settles under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9th, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Inside, just missed. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those
Ball
pitches.
3.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To the right side, Horner. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, George Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Now fly ball to right center. Conforto on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
Outside.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. C.J. Van Eyck, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Corbin, a left-hander, also throwing. Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one misses.
Ball.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. C.J. Van Eyck comes on now.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Man at first, Michael Conforto, the next Cub to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
Pitch
Ball
misses. And that's ball 3. Ground ball right side and foul ball.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Swing and a miss as that one was high.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run homer, and they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Fastball is outside. The 1-0. In the air, right field. Lucas settles underneath it. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Ball.
The Cubbies up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Quick toss to first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Hey!
Crow Armstrong over at second, 1 down. The 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Okamoto throws to first in time, and they get Bregman for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman, Michael Busch.
So up next, Michael Busch. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
Line to left. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. It's now an 8-0 game. Back here at Rogers Center. Bottom 4.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Lucas in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Horner over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out his first time up. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Just
Ball.
off the
That's
inside
inside.
edge. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's ball 4.
Ball
Tried
4.
another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now Kazuma Okamoto flied to left his first time.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Hey!
That one
Ball
misses, and that's ball 1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to Swanson. He turns it, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 8 and the Jays nothing. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada.
Go to work, make them cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to
Ball
admit
in.
it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Curve in the dirt.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching
Ball,
halt.
that's
No
inside.
question.
Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
So digging in, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the
Inside
screws.
ball.
Corner stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Hey!
And a 2-1 on the way. There's a strike. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder
Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered here in this one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Happ leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, left field, Pinango on the move towards foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Jays nothing. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Well, these
Whoa,
Jays,
that's down.
to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment. Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1 so far.
Inside, ball 1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Up next.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Fly to center his first time he's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. And out of here. He hammers one out to center. And they're on the board. It's 8-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 2 down, and next for Toronto, Yohendrick Pinango. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Here's a 1-2. Line drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Gimenez. Grounded out his first time.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. The 1-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 8-1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Leading off, Carson Kelly.
Catcher, Carson Kelly.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
The 0-2.
Ball, that's up
By
there.
not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball, that's outside.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Out to short. Gimenez fires to first.
No, he's out.
Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
Swanson digs in. That one ripped right center field. And it's into the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Inside, ball 2.
A little bit
That's
low.
ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and those 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And ball 4 to aboard.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman Alex Bregman.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouled off left side. Two on, 1 out. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add to their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. C.J. Van Eyck is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Braden Fisher.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Michael Busch digs in now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. And that's just foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Suzuki stands in now and watches strike one. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Mason Fluharty, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Corbin also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. That one's upstairs, ball one. And a big swing and a miss. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Cubs get one on the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. Bottom of the 6. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
0-2 now.
Off the plate, ball one.
On the ground, Bush handles, throws to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
For the Blue Jays, right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Ball.
The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. Two now. To third. Tosses across to first, and now 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. The 0-2.
Ball two.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. That one a little bit high, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing to do it for the Blue Jays. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Back now in Toronto. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Hey! Ball.
And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One and two now. Hat lays off. Dives and he can't hang on. He beats the throw and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
So man aboard, Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Hey!
And the 0-1. Hat aboard here at first with nobody out. And that drops in for a strike. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Comes a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up the middle, Clement. Whoa, flips it behind his back to second. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. One out man at first. And here is Michael Conforto. Right through there for a strike. In the dirt, the throw into second. Tag, save at
He's safe.
second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike three.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Braden Fisher done for the night, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Mason Fluhart.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Kelly swings through it for strike one. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fought off foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Cubs leave one, but they're on autopilot, leading 11-1. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Kazuma Okamoto.
Nope.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Gavin Hollowell, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Assad getting loose as well. Tap foul at the plate. And a 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And now it's 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
That
Ball
one
three.
missed. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. To kick the 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Hey.
The Cubs up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Oh, 0-2 now. Ball one there. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Yeah, left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Bush. And that ends the inning. It's the Cubs 11 and the Blue Jays 1.
Believe that's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see. Had a vision.
Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Dansby Swanson.
Outside,
Activity in
that's
the
a ball.
bullpen. Brendan Little, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Check swing went around, and the count even at 1. Fluharty, a 6'2 southpaw, 24 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. In the air to left center. Varsho gets under it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder.
So back to the top of the order. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Ball 2.
The Cubbies up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball. Clement over to first. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
Showing us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets. And it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Now here is Alex Bregman. Two down, nobody on.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. It's the Cubs 11 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Gavin Hollowell.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ball.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Aaron Civale, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Kirk on at first, nobody out. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
For the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
At the plate, Andres Jimenez. And that's in for a strike. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jimenez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside. And the count's full. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
George Springer.
Back to the top of the order, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, inside. Yeah.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, that one rides up and in. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's 3-2. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Cubs 11 and the Blue Jays 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Michael Busch now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Varsho takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's a strike at the knees. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. Now 2 out.
Way out front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Happ stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. It's the Cubs 11 and the Blue Jays 1. Now in Toronto, bottom of the 9, Nathan Lucas getting ready to hit.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
Here's a 2-0. Upstairs.
Ball 3.
That's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a 3-1 on the way. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ball.
Lucas gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a foul out of play. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong moving under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
One out man at first. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
Inside, ball 1. That's ball 2.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. This one in the air right field. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Around second, on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Dalton Varsho will hit next. Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Pitch misses
that's
there,
out.
and it's 1-1. Right side, and foul ball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. On the ground, 2 ball. Corner to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
An 11-1 final. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tell you about the sun. Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look, if you staying on keeping the healthiest sheen, that's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. The sun is shining on something. Love. And that's word to plug to JD Dub. My round is door. And now heat reside way past sun.